he was tough and not. I wouldn't say exactly tough. Don't get me wrong, he is a tough kid, but very good butterfly, good sweeps. I'm usually very very heavy. Never, I don't get swept like that. So he had a good game there, But I kept heavy, kept tight. I was looking for the finish, but I'm not going to lie, he was doing well, at distance, everything. So look, I'm happy with the win. I'm not over the moon with it, but I won. That's it.
Donna?
Charlie, Donna Corby here. I just wanted to ask. I saw on the shorts you had MTK. You had advertising for MTK Global. How long have you been involved with them, and how has working with MTK impacted your career?
I've been with them about 3-4 months now. How it's affected my career? Not a lot. We've been locked down for most of it. So I'm planning on going over and training with them in the UK, and wherever else they bring me, But I like it, They treat their people right. There was a few other guys with them, and yeah, here we are. So
tell me about how your training has gone during this lockdown period.
Obviously quite different, But I do a lot on my own anyway. Prior to lockdown, I cycle a lot, run a lot, and do a lot of. I don't actually do weights at all, but I do a lot of cycling, running, and shadow boxing, and whatever that I can get in. Obviously, it's not the same, but I'm not going to say I was any different in this fight. I felt better than I ever did. So lock us down again.
Jay Anderson.
Hey, congrats on the win, Charlie. Definitely a grueling fight. Heading into the third, how did you have it scored? Because on the broadcast, they were actually suggesting that they could see a steal, but it seemed pretty clear in the end that you had taken 2 and 3.
1,000,000%. That's why I wasn't too worried about standing back up. I was like, look, he's good at checking the range, and I'm not going to go falling looking for that. Did that against Pedro, the Italian, and I got caught out there, so I wasn't getting caught out in this fight. So I just felt so in control, even though he was getting the sweeps at the start. Every time then he went for the sweep and the butterfly, the energy was going out of it each time, and I just said, let's ride here, but my knees are burnt off me, so it is what it is. It got me the win, that's what I'm here for.
Just a couple more. Kevin?
Hey, Charlie, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Tough battle in the cage. What was your key output into what do you think was a key difference in you not getting the finish like you usually want? And, what do you think you're going to look forward to doing in your next fight?
It's always the finish. It's always when I say the finish, I mean the knockout. But like I said, I got caught out before looking for it. If it's going to come, it's going to come, Didn't come this time, but I'm always looking for it. It'll come. Don't worry, it'll come. But he was very very tight in the guard, and he played it well, and usually I'd be able to ride it out in there and I wouldn't be expending as much energy, but I was expending energy. So I was like, why not just stay in control down here instead of standing up looking for the finish and getting caught out? I knew I was ahead there. I knew second round was mine, and I knew the third was mine with a minute or two to go. So yeah, come on, I have to get the win.
Lenny?
Hi Charlie, Lenny here. How's it going?
Good.
Congratulations on the win. It was a grueling fight.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've got to ask, I know you've just got out of a really tough fight against a really game opponent, but what's next for Charlie Ward?
Another fight, Everyone keeps saying, call this one out, call this one out. I ain't calling nobody out because I don't care about anybody. So I'm not going to give them a head, he's calling me. I ain't calling nobody out. Someone wants to fight me, you ask to fight me, and trust me, you'll get to fight me. So that's it. I'm here to fight anybody. But they've put the opponents in front of me every time. I've never in my life refused to fight. I fought John Phillips 16-3, all wins by knockout in the first round as a no. So I'll fight anybody. That in your pipe is small.